Hello, everyone. I'm Ryan from Fireside Yankees. Um, I, I don't really know what else there is to say about this team. The Yankees come off another win, another series win against another divisional rival. The Yankees are 8-3 against Toronto on the season. They are now 49-16. They're one win away from being the first team to 50 wins. Um, I mean, as a Yankee fan, I've only been around for 17 years, right? I know this is a long time, but I can't say that I've seen a team play this well to start a season, and I don't think I ever will in my lifetime. Um, they go into Toronto. They take the first game. They beat the crap out of Toronto. Nick and I talked about that yesterday. Just beating the crap out of the Toronto Blue Jays, and we were just left speechless about the offense. And then tonight, um, just dominating the Blue Jays lineup. Manoah was supposed to be the guy who shoved today. Instead, it was Jamison Tyone, who went 5 2/3 of an inning with 8 strikeouts, just 2 walks, a couple hits here and there, and no earned runs. Just a phenomenal outing on the road against one of, if not the best lineup, not named the Yankees lineup in baseball. In terms of the bullpen, Michael King and Clay Holmes are as dominant of a duo as it gets. Those two continue to impress. They continue to be great. Clay Holmes continues to be the best reliever in baseball. If you look at up and down the lineup, Judge struggled today. He did not get on base once in 5 at bats, but everyone else in the lineup picked it up. Marwin got a hit here and a walk. Hicks with the big 2-run double. Glaber with a big double that ended up getting him scored on an IKF single. IKF reached twice today. Just a great all-around performance. Defensively, at the end there, DJ making a phenomenal play. I mean, I know that there is more to this game than just the Yankees scored 4 runs and they shut down the Blue Jays. And we'll get into that right now. Let's look at the box score a little bit here. The Yankees were able to strike out 12 Toronto hitters. Only walked 3. They gave up 5 hits all day, so they gave up 8 base runners to the Toronto Blue Jays. On top of that, the Yankee pitching staff refused to give up any hard contact. The Yankees, so for Jamison Tyone, the average batted ball against for him was 88.2 miles per hour. For Michael King, 87.8. For Clay Holmes was 95.4, which is a little bit on the harder side. But again, as a whole, as a collective, the Blue Jays were not battering the baseball against the Yankees. The Yankees held them to a 211 expected batting average. The Yankees got 8 hits today. They drew 3 walks, so they got 11 base runners, scored 4 of them. A phenomenal job there from the offense to just do a job when need be. Rizzo had a hit, 2 walks, great plate discipline. In terms of the pitching, just the dominance, the resiliency to just go and challenge him with fastballs. If you look at Jamison Tyone's fastball today, he generated 7 whiffs, a 64% whiff percentage on his 4-seam fastball. Michael King on his sinker and 4-seam fastball generated 3 whiffs. He threw 10 of them, so a 30% whiff percentage there. That's pretty strong. And then, of course, Clay Holmes, not as big of a whiff guy, more of a ground ball called strike type of guy, but he still got 2 whiffs on his on 6 swings on his sinker, so a strong whiff rate of 33%. Overall, the Yankees kept attacking the Blue Jays batters, only walked 3 Blue Jay hitters. They continue to show that they are the best pitching team in baseball. This is a Blue Jays lineup that was red hot. This is a Blue Jays lineup that is incredible at home. This is a Blue Jays lineup that everyone was talking about all off season, all throughout the season, about how good that Blue Jays lineup is. And the Yankee pitching staff has gone in there and shut them down. The Yankees have been dominant against the Blue Jays, 8-3. They have secured that if they win tomorrow, they will not be able to lose the head-to-head series against the Blue Jays. I believe they play 17 games, and so the Yankees would have to lose every single game in order for them to lose the head-to-head against the Jays. On this road trip now, they've won the first 2 series they've played. Tomorrow with Luis Severino on the bump, they have a chance to sweep. They are going to face Yusei Kikuchi, who has given them fits before, but left-handed guy with not great command. The Yankees do have a lot of right-handed hitting. Expect to not see Gallo tomorrow. Expect to go, not Carpenter. No, I would expect that Rizzo's the only lefty in that lineup. Maybe Hicks is a switch hitter in the lineup, and he's going to hit from the right side, obviously. You'll see Higashioka. You'll see Judge, Stanton, DJ Glaber, Donaldson, all of them in that lineup most likely, barring any injuries, COVID, whatever nonsense goes on between now and tomorrow, of course. But for the most part, the Yankees are in great shape. They now have a 12-game lead over their division, which is just, that's impossibly great. This team is impossibly great, it feels like. They have a winning percentage over 75%. They're now winning over 3/4 of the games they've played. They have won, I believe, 9 in a row. They have won 16 of their last 17. This is just a remarkable baseball team. This is a team that's doing things that other teams just can't do. They are winning games the way other teams can't win. They barrel the baseball the way other teams can't. They prevent barrels the way other teams can't. They close games more effectively than anyone else. Their starting pitchers are more effective than anyone else's starting pitchers. Their lineup is more effective than anyone else's lineup. They are so much better at everything compared to everyone else. And I know they're going to slow down. I know they're going to hit the lull. But when they hit the lull with a 12-game lead in your division, you can shave off 5 or 6 games and you're still 7 or 6 games up in your division. That's how impossibly great this team has been. So with that being said, player of the game, if you want a player of the game today, I'm going to give it to Jameson Taillon because he took the ball facing Alek Manoah, a guy who, by the way, had the league lead in ERA for the American League, was a guy that all of Yankee baseball, all of Yankee fans, anyone involved that's ever watched the Yankees over the last 2 to 3 years will tell you Alek Manoah has been dominating against them. And what did they do? They went in there and they knocked them out. But you know what Taillon did? He kept them in that game. He pitched a phenomenal game against a phenomenal lineup. He didn't just he didn't have his big mistake. He didn't give up that big mistake. He didn't give up the big home run. He kept them off balance. He got a bunch of strikeouts and big strikeouts at that. And that's something that you expect out of your ace or your number 2. He's your 4 or 5. You're 4 or 5, depending on how you see Monty. He just went out there and threw an absolutely, phenomenal. That takes guts to do. That's a phenomenal performance. That takes guts to do. Player of the game was going to go for me to Jameson Taillon. Just all the credit in the world to a guy who's battled back from injury, battled back from a tough start last year, and this year has been dominant. He's been one of the best pitchers in the American League, one of the top starters in baseball this year. Great guy, great pitcher. Let's go Yankees, baby. Great win for the Yankees. Great series win. Takes a lot of pressure off tomorrow. All the pressure's on the Blue Jays because if they get swept at home, that's it. Division race, over. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys think about this Yankee team. I can only imagine it's positive thoughts. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, of course. Check out my Twitter at Ryan Garcia ESM. You know where to check out Fireside Yankees on Instagram. There's a Facebook. There's a Twitter. Great content all around. And, of course, check out Empire Sports Media for all your New York sports content. You're a New York sports fan. You like the Jets, Giants, Rangers, Islanders. You like the Mets even. You like the Nets, the Knicks, whoever you like. Empire Sports Media has got you covered with all the content you want on New York sports. I'm Ryan Garcia. Appreciative of all of you. And signing off, Ryan out.